we back, and we back. Unfortunately, somehow I accidentally pressed the power button. I accidentally pressed the power button on this video. So, yo, on my PC. So,
What rational reason
I am
could you
so
possibly
sorry.
have for turning down a trans woman on the grounds
Let me get back to where I was. I'm gonna get back to where I was.
gay to have sex with a trans woman? Hell yeah, it's gay as fuck, dog. We know this. I mean, 99.9% of us know this. We got the 0.001% that feel like not.
Yeah, logically speaking, that would be kind of like that. That's kind of sus.
Speaking of that, man, I decided I haven't done the video yet. I might have my girl with me when I do it, man, because she was going through the comments and just laughing her fucking ass off. And she said, we both agreed that we need to do a fucking video read these comments, bro, because y'all motherfuckers are hilarious. Like, the internet is undefeated, bro. And I read a few of them. I mean, there's probably like 1,000 comments now. I probably read like a handful of them. Yeah, we definitely gotta show y'all some love in these comments, bro, because y'all motherfuckers like crazy. But on a fucking more serious note, man, I got sent a thread from the comments, man, and when I read it, bro, it shows you everything that's wrong with all this bullshit. It shows you
I was
exactly
able to
why
get my rice in the
the
bowl.
majority can't stand what the fuck is going on, bro. You got nothing to do with no transphobic nothing, no homophobic nothing, none of that shit, bro. It's just the majority is arguing for and supporting reality, and these crazy motherfuckers want us to accommodate and validate their feelings that oppose reality, and it's just this. It's just this. But we in this stupid ass, whack ass, soft ass time, and for some reason, we know the reason. It's all about the dollar.
Now hold on a second. There's something I also want to just mention here. Like, people act like is like when it comes to transgenders, like they think that, oh, because I'm trans, like you know, I'm just gonna put it in summary. They act like they taking a capsule pill, right? Or like some like a capsule or some potion. Like they getting like they're like, instead of like, you know how like an anime, like if anybody watches anime, how they how they turn into or morph into a woman, or like how Naruto uses the jutsu where he has like a female version of him or some shit. That's what they think that's going on with them. You're still that previous that thing that, you know, the person that you were before. You still are that, but just with tits and a female body. I'm just gonna say specific, okay? Like that has not changed at all, okay? You still are you're still a guy, okay? You're still a guy, okay? Like no matter how many hormone shots you get and all that stuff, you still are a guy, okay? You're just into guys. You're just into guys like that, to where you will literally change your wee wee into a cooter. It's okay. It's nothing to be like mad about. If that's what you're into. That's just what you're into. You're still a guy at the end of the day. You're literally a guy that's saying that you were trapped in a woman. Like no, you, what they say? They say they you know. Yo, you know, I'm not going to even talk about it. This is good.
Dollar. But that dollar helps support the minority in this shit who have the biggest, loudest voices. You know what I mean? Saying the most crazy shit. Most crazy shit. You know what I mean? We're sitting here saying, the majority sitting here saying 2 + 2 = 4, it's been equal 4, and never not equal 4. And never will equal nothing more than 4. Right? You got these motherfuckers saying, no, I feel like it's 5. Since I feel like it's 5, you should validate my feelings about it being 5. You feel like it's stupid. It's stupid. But anyway, I'm gonna pull this fucking message thread up so y'all can see what I'm talking about, bro. This shit is fucking ridiculous. And it shows you everything that's wrong with the fucking world today in regards to this specific topic. Because motherfuckers are crazy. And it's crazy. Like, I know what it's about. I know what it's about. Like, big pharma and all this shit, dividing motherfuckers, right? That's all it does. But it makes the human, not human race, it makes America look weak, look stupid. Like, we have been puppeteered this much to just not live in reality anymore.
Bro, there's people out here that are not even living an American life, or down there, such as what people call broke and all that, and question y'all so heavily. You guys got America looking bad.
We literally not living reality anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna stop milking it, man. Let y'all see what I'm talking about. So, here it goes. He replied to the title of my video. He said, "Of course it's gay." But someone said, "No, it's not." Okay. It's not gay. It's not gay for a man to have sex with a trans woman. It's not gay. All right. And mind you, like I think it's gay, but I can understand someone's perspective by saying it's not gay, but it ain't straight.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
something in
I got
between.
ice cream
I'm
on
gonna
the
damn
popsicle stick.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking because you're gonna
Stop
see
kidding me.
more as we progress through this thread. Yes, it is, because it's still a man just saying he's a woman. That is a woman, not a man. That is a woman, not a man. No, it is not a woman. It is a trans woman. But all right. Then someone else pops in and says, "People are just being homophobic now."
It's a man that transitioned into a woman. You know how they be like in the movies? Like let's say like if you know the game God of War. And how people like looked at Kratos. He's a monster. Always have been a monster. Just because he suppresses anger and has more control over himself with his anger and stuff now, that doesn't make him any less than who he is as a person. Take also like that Wolverine movie, how they did with Logan. What has been Wolverine, always has been Wolverine. I ain't hearing me, man.
Unless you want kids, I seriously
ain't
do not
listening.
see any issue with it. So we're not going to normalize this. We're not going to normalize this. The majority of motherfuckers out here are going to see issue with a man. Well, I mean, it's only an issue because you're saying that it's homophobic for someone to say that a man sleeping with a trans woman is gay, right? I'm gonna tell you where I'm coming from with it. I mean, partly because the name of the video I reacted to, the title of that video was "Is it gay to have sex with a trans woman?" Right? So I mean, I'm just reacting to that shit. The video was entertaining as fuck, it's crazy. I mean, all of that. But like, I'm not all learned up on all the different sexualities out there. All I know is gay, bi, and straight.
That's all it is.
That's all I fucking know.
That's all it is.
I'm not learned up on all these
Or, but then again, that's still a heterosexual thing to do. I was gonna say bestiality or some shit, but that's still technically a heterosexual thing depending on the gender of the animal. I was gonna say some wild shit like that. So I'm just saying, like again, like that's just weird though. Cause switch of subject real quick, like literally that's just weird. Like how people say like it's not like technically if you're open minded about it, the fact that it was a guy that transitioned into a woman, which means that guy is a woman, has woman parts now. And, you know, it's taking the role of being a woman. Not taking the role, well, technically taking the role, like, you know, having the role play of being a woman, technically. You know, and, you know, it's still a guy, though. It's still a guy. That's just the part that will make, like, me always, that's what will put the wall up for me, okay? Because you're still technically a guy. Nonetheless, I don't care about how many hormone shots you got. I don't care how big you're saying your butt is now and all this stuff. I don't want to look at that, bro. I'm good. You're still a guy nonetheless. You transitioned into a woman. But then again, these days you won't even know. You won't even know sometimes. Because may I tell you, like, there was this time I literally got confused. I don't even know if I, like, I looked at this, like, I was looking at this image or something like that, and then, Like, no, it was on TikTok. I bumped into this video and I thought there was a woman. But then as I started really looking at the person, I was like, yo, I was looking at a dude that transitioned into a woman. Oh my gosh. I felt so freaky. I was like, yo, oh my gosh. I don't even know. I didn't know what to even say to myself right there. Because, like, my gosh, I didn't even know. I didn't even know. I thought that was a woman, and it wasn't a woman. So I was just like, oh my gosh. I couldn't tell the difference. That's not good. That's definitely not okay.
Pansexual.
That's not okay, man.
Yo, whatever. Like, I hear these words, I have no idea what the fuck they mean. Right? So, like, if there is a fucking word out there that is sexuality that is concentrated on trans, boom, there you go. There you go. You know, problem fixed. But to call somebody homophobic because they're saying essentially, well, because I'm saying essentially that a man having sex with a trans woman, that's not straight. It ain't straight, right? Maybe bi, it ain't straight. It's certainly not homophobic. You're not going to be out trying to normalize men having sex with trans women in hopes of it being seen as like heterosexual sex or a normal thing to do. It's not fucking normal. You know what I mean? It's not what the majority of people in society engage in. I mean, hell, it's not even conducive for us remaining present on this planet because you can't have babies from that type of fucking sex, right? So we're not going to do that. We're not going to criticize motherfuckers for calling out the differences between the two, right? So there we go with this homophobic bullshit. But this ain't even what I wanted to address.
What? What are you looking at me like that for?
Alright, so people are having issues with homophobic bullshit like I did, and he goes on to further explain, it makes perfect sense. Unless you want kids, what rational reason could you possibly have for turning down a trans woman on the grounds that they are not a biological woman? Seriously, why is this such a problem, you guys? What are you afraid of?
They just don't want to accept the truth. The fact that they are, like, they said that they are just a woman trapped in a man. Yeah, that is so freaking hilarious, bro. Because it's so false. I have to say, I'm sorry, but that is entirely false. You're just saying that you have this huge desire to be a woman. You don't even want to be a man anymore because of how probably you was treated or some shit. There's always a beginning to, like, a reasoning for why that goes, like, oh my gosh, man. That's so freaking hilarious, bro. It's funny, but it's so sad at the same time.
If a trans woman has undergone the surgery and now looks, dresses, acts, and sounds like a real woman, why in the world do you think it is gay to have sex with her or to refer to her as a woman? First of all, who the fuck are you to be sitting there trying to criticize the majority of men out here who are going to share the same perspective as we all do with what the fuck they like, what the fuck their preferences, man?
And see, that's the thing I don't like about women that are bisexual and women that are lesbians. And I always want to talk about, oh, this is why, like, no, bro, no. Like, I can't recall a good line that I can remember about when it comes, because I actually had, there was this, a girl I had a crush on for the first time ever in my life, when I was working at a restaurant and shit, and we were talking about like heterosexual and all that shit, like, and how people say like heterosexuals are like this and that and sensitive or whatever the hell. So it was something along the lines of that, because about like when it comes to like doing certain things, I guess, like it was something about that, like. I don't know what it was, but I don't remember it and I don't recall it, but I don't want to keep talking about it if I don't remember it so at the moment, but yeah, it was just like everybody has their preferences and all that stuff. Like, in a sense, I wouldn't mind being with a bisexual woman, but it's just like at the same time, like, I don't want to hear nothing about you whining at me about what I see is this or this and that, because some guys are just like that. But again, I'm open-minded, like, in a sense. So it's a whole different bracket of that. But
a biological man.
That's for a whole nother video.
Within this world to present themselves as what they perceive themselves to be. At the end of the day, that motherfucker was still born a man. You can have all the procedures happen. Fucking post-op, cut everything off, lead as well like a fucking woman. Your DNA still says that you a fucking man, and most heterosexual of men are gonna have issue with that because you weren't born a woman, you were born a man. So it may not be gay, it definitely ain't fucking straight. Yeah, something other than heterosexual.
It definitely is not.
To court a trans woman, have sex with a trans woman when you have
like literally in a logical sense, if you want to be funny about it, literally every man that literally changes into like transitions into a woman, they are just a man with a pocket pussy. Literally. I am so serious, bro. Like, I am so serious right now. That's the funny part. See, I don't care about getting canceled, alright? I don't care if they going to try to cancel me, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm putting this on YouTube and they going to suck it. Pause. Because I'm not playing, bro. Like, in a sense, and literally only for funny. That was for a comedic reason, okay? But I'm also being very serious about that too, because like that's pretty much what a transition woman or a man is. All right. It's just literal men walking with pocket vaginas instead of what they were previously not assigned, because you're not assigned any gender. You're never assigned a gender. You were just born like that, like naturally, as well. So it's just like, my gosh, like you not only defiled yourself, you don't even want to accept yourself for who you are. That's crazy. So where you gotta go around surgically removing or putting plastic on yourself, putting makeup on yourself, putting all these wigs on, all these eyelashes and all this shit. You can't even accept yourself for who you are? My gosh, that's a personal problem.
You have all these other biological women out here who walk like women, talk like women,
society, head ass. Nah, I'm looking at you. You chose that.
Right? It's just different. I shouldn't even have to go into so much detail trying to explain why a heterosexual male would have issue with dating a trans woman. Right? You're not straight. You're not straight.
Exactly.
That's all we're saying. Right?
You're a guy that got a pocket vagina now.
And want to have a heterosexual relationship.
And can probably reproduce and stuff as well. Like, come on.
About preferences, right? Ain't nothing wrong with what they doing. They can do whatever the fuck they want. And be how the fuck they want to be. But don't come out here trying to fucking make other people feel bad or feel less than or feel like they're doing something wrong because they have preferences.
Like, you can hear, do you hear it? The boundaries that they're trying to place down, they want to be put down for the heterosexual people. Like, I'm straight. I'm hetero. But I'm not, like I'm not, there's nothing bad about what I'm saying. And there's nothing what's the word? There's nothing naive that's coming out of my mouth of what I'm saying either. Because I understand you see it from a different perspective, but that's sometimes certain things are just not true, man. Okay? Because that's just like looking at a wolf and saying that's a chicken. Nigga, you know good when that's a gosh darn. The wolf be like, I'm a chicken stuck inside of a wolf's body. Head ass. Like, get on somewhere.
Right? Fuck out of here. Like, who the fuck are you? And this is where shit.
Then you're trying to press other people about,
this is where
you should be ashamed of yourself because you're not dating transgender women.
This is where hostility comes from. And you say, seriously, why is it such a problem, guys? Because you're crazy, that's why. And this person goes on to respond. No one here disputes that a trans woman is male. And, well then look, that's where the conversation just stops. A heterosexual male will never have any sexual relationship with someone that is a biological male. You're heterosexual, it won't happen. If you're heterosexual, it won't happen. We're talking about. The comment should have ended there, but let's see what else he said. My point throughout this entire discussion boils down to this. if you were a man looking at a trans woman who fills out the criteria that I outlined earlier, and nobody told you that they were a male at birth, you would not be able to tell. Your brain would immediately register them as a woman. When you look at it, you guys are weirded out by the fact that they are biological male and associate gayness with femininity and weakness. Who said that? Who said that? See? Who said that? Where was gayness and femininity associated with weakness? No one said that. All everyone is saying is that you're a fucking straight man, you're not fucking another biological man. That's all we're fucking saying. No one said anything about gayness, femininity, and weakness. And then this whole thing, if you see a woman, it's like a woman doesn't have anything down there. It's like a woman to you, yeah, fine. If this trans woman looks enough to fool the majority of men out here, and that's the problem, to fool, because that's some shit people supposed to know. That's some shit people, if you can pass as a female, right, you out here moving like a female, you're not letting men know you are putting yourself in danger, because as soon as they realize that you were born a man, the lens shifts. You're a man.
Oh man, now, when that happens, that's man. You don't know how disrespected and the trust and so many bars of oh my gosh. You put that dude. You're gonna put. Oh man. You'll be put. Oh my gosh, you'll be putting that man through so much bullshit that he never wanted to be in. Like. If you are, and this is for anybody that's watching this video that's a trans, woman, like, I don't know how you even got this far with watching it. I do appreciate the fact that you're watching, by the way, but I'm not trying to, come at you with any aggression. I'm just saying what just based off of that is logically stated, and not even just stated, that's just what is. I'm just gonna say it like that. Just what is, okay? Please tell the guys that are actually heterosexual and are in any sort when you're dating, always mention that, okay? Because that stuff will put you in danger, and I wouldn't even want you to be, just because the fact that you're not accepting of yourself doesn't mean everybody's going to accept you as well. So so it's just like, what are you even trying to prove at that point, you know? And the fact that you're putting yourself in so much danger trying to hide the fact of who you truly are, that you didn't accept, and then now that's revealed when that guy actually starts figuring out that you actually were previously a man, you're going to put yourself in so much danger, and let alone that guy's going to be in so much danger too, mentally and probably emotionally. Man, you got, you should be, literally anybody that did that, I'm sorry, but I just, hope you learn something and actually don't do that again. Seriously.
A heterosexual woman, you're a man now. So now I just had sex with a man. That's how they're going to look at it, and now this person's life is in jeopardy. Right? You don't know how somebody's going to pop off at that point. Right? Because first of all, you lied to them, you weren't being honest with them, and the most heterosexual males are going to look at that, they're going to look at the individual as a fucking male. So you just force this motherfucker into doing something that's gay to him. Something that's not straight to him. I guess it's homophobic because we don't have the right to know what the fuck we're getting ourselves into sexually, right? That's homophobic, right? Of course, that's issue about it, right? Now, fuck out of here. This is nonsense. This is fucking nonsense. If they look, act, and sound just like a normal woman, and you get turned on by them, then that is just your average heterosexual male brain being turned on by what it identifies as female. If a man is somehow gay because he gets turned on by looking at what his completely normal brain tells him is an attractive female, then the word gay has lost all practical meaning and usefulness. It's not gay until this straight male becomes aware that this person is a biological male. That's when he becomes gay. If he doesn't know, he's been tricked. That's a big ass problem in itself.
That's just like manipulation. That's just like how, if you even want to bring it to a heterosexual way, there's so many examples with that too. That's just like saying that, just like how men that, like I was saying, in the previous videos or whatever, about the purpose-driven dudes out here that are so focused on their purpose and just plowing girls and moving them aside like a tool kind of guys, and then next thing you know, they settle with a girl, even though that's probably what they always wanted to do to begin with. And then now that girl is thinking he's soft. You're not who you are. You're a lie. You're lying to me. You see?
But then there's another problem when people try to fucking tell you that you're not entitled to feel how you feel because you just got duped into having sex with a male. Biologically, that's a fucking male. You don't get to fucking do that, and you don't get to fucking criticize people for feeling how they fucking feel. Right? You're taking my preference from you. The majority of heterosexual men out here are disgusted by homosexual activity. Right? Disgusted, repulsed by homosexual activity. That's why they're straight. Right?
Okay. The only kind of homosexuality I'll ever like not be disgusted by is if it was just lesbians. I'll be ultimately honest. Like, if it was a lesbian, that's as far as I'll go. To be honest, I do not want to see the other shit. I don't understand why. Like, I understand some guys just be doing that to be joking around and shit. That shit doesn't make me laugh for real like that. Like, it's just like, it makes me kind of, I laugh, but it's just like, gay? Like, no. Like, no, man. Gay? Like, bro, nah.
Not to criticize, not to fucking say, it is what it is. You put some fucking gay porn in front of me, I'm gonna be uncomfortable, disturbed as a motherfucker, right?
Yeah, I ain't gonna be.
That's not the life we live. And
unless it's women, two women together, right?
And you are forcing that shit essentially on someone when the straight man realizes the person they've been having sex with was born a fucking male. That's not fair, man. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. So all y'all trans, whatever out here, don't move like that. Do not move like that. You better tell motherfuckers straight up what the fuck it is, man. Trans woman, Webster Dictionary defines the prefix of the word trans as so or such as to change or transfer. Therefore, a trans woman or man implies that they change or even transfer their gender, but not biological sex to fit their ideology. Which is absolutely fine, but accountability is key. Biologically, that is a man. You are using very broad general statements defending a point that no one is arguing. We don't care that it is a male. We care about accountability. We also care about words having meanings made up for them to fit a narrative to satisfy a particular group of people that no one would have a problem with if it wasn't continuously rubbed on our faces and crammed down our throats. Balls. It's a comment here missing.
That was really good.
Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so the reply to that comment was, you need to be canceled talking like that. That is not a man, and you are offending many of the LGBTQ community. That's the fucking problem. It was taken down. I didn't erase it. I didn't erase that. Come on, man. What here was said that wasn't fucking facts. That wasn't the reality we were in. She just summed up the biggest problem with all this bullshit going on with this LGBTQ trans stuff.
And then again, it's also, oh my gosh. I wonder, it would make so much more impact if this girl was actually also gay, like a lesbian, and she said that shit. Oh my gosh, most applaud to you. Like, at least, because, like, to be in the LGBTQ like, you know, that would make a positive impact for the community. I'm gonna be ultimately honest with you, bro.
She just summed it all up. Literally, definitions of words are being changed to fit people's narratives. What is a woman? What is a man? What is straight? What is gay? Right? That's what's going on right now. Trying to bend it to make you feel better about what the fuck is going on. We're not doing that. We're not making up words to fit your fucking narrative, and you're not gonna call us homophobic and try to cancel us because we calling out the bullshit. That's a bunch of cat. Don't work that way. Fuck. Hold on. I got more to tea because a lot of the comments that we're hearing not here.
Damn, this buff ass phone.
She needs to be canceled.
My gosh.
What am I being
Is that like a flip?
My TV show, my own podcast, my massive social media.
That must be a really good phone, man.
My news anchor primetime position, my sponsors from high-end retailers dropping in contract with me over factual information that I've said. It's all bars because all that shit happened. This particular person doesn't have anything at risk to lose for saying what she's saying. That directly correlates to where we are in society right
Man,
now.
what am I to say, right?
Literally canceled, lost livelihood, lost opportunity.
I don't know. It's just like in the video, his phone was so much like
people's
got more,
perspectives and
you know,
opinions.
pace to it.
It is this behavior that has gotten us to the point we are today. You don't like what I said, so you need one time out. This is why people are too hesitant to speak their minds. I'm allowed to say what I want, what I believe. Same as you. You do not get to chastise me for my opinion just because it does not align up with what you think it should be. I'm so sick of having to be quiet for fear of the petulant mewling and crying of people like you. Not anymore. It is your turn to sit down and listen. You are offending me. You need to be held accountable for the behavior of people like you, not the ones who are trying to live their lives without craving constant attention. Those who know what being gay or lesbian is, who don't have to make up words to fit their narrative and just want to be left alone to live their lives. That has caused so many problems and misery for the past 2 to 3 years. I need to be canceled. That's always the first thing to go for, isn't it? I have nothing to be canceled for. I'm nobody who knows what a man is and what a woman is. Though I am nobody who is sick and tired of having to listen to you and other delusional, screaming people forcing themselves on everyone else. I have nothing but the guts to stand up and say that enough is enough. I have fucking had it. I need to be canceled. I know I've made it in the goddamn world now. That's my girl, bro. Talking that shit. Talking that shit. I'm gonna read y'all a quote. I know it's gonna ruffle some feathers, but I mean, get over it. It's about the point. About the point. You know what I mean? I'd rather be translucent than transgender. At least that way people can see all of me and not question my motivations, intentions, integrity, loyal, and my heart. Bars.
Oh my God.
Bars.
There's
not no shade on the transgender community that are out here fighting for what's right for them. But this is to all the motherfuckers out here who are fucking everything up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? In that aspect, you can correlate and apply being translucent to everything. I'd rather be fucking translucent than black. I'd rather be translucent than fucking white. I'd rather be translucent than fucking trans. I'd rather be translucent than anything. You know what I mean? I'd rather be translucent than this shit because she's saying this motherfucker questioning my integrity and my character because he just didn't like what the fuck I said. So I take that shit as a fucking insult and assassination of my character. When I'm living the right way, I'm doing the fucking right thing. I'm not holding my fucking tongue because you got offended by the fucking facts. That shit was so fucking hard, man. I'd rather be translucent than transgender. At least that way people can see all of me and not question my motivations, intentions, integrity, loyalty, and my heart. There's nothing wrong with being yourself in a respectful manner. If everyone was translucent, one wouldn't have time to build defensiveness, and neither would the other person. Everything would already be out there, so there's nothing to hide or lie about. Bars, bro. Bars.
Oh my God.
Anyway, talk to black women on this fucking video, man. But it just highlights where we are with all this fucking bullshit, man. This is a snapshot of what's going on with all this stupid. I don't even want to label it trans because most trans people, I don't know. But I've spoken to so many trans people myself who see my side from the majority perspective, right? I mean, like the Blairs out here who know what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? We're not out here trying to motherfucking just force your narrative, your agenda, your opinion on everybody and get mad when people push back on it. You know what I mean? And that ain't the opinion. It's like you trying to change the definitions of shit. And then you can't do that. And motherfuckers have had enough and they showing out. It's gonna get worse before it get better, man. Which side do you want?
We all crave clarity and organization.
That's like more of like that's more of like saying that like, are you on the delusional side or are you on the, you know, the good side? What's good, Lorenzo? What's good, man? Got this freaking dancing emo. Gosh darn it. Oh my gosh. Nice, dude. Oh man, but still like, oh man, it's so stupid how people just do this stuff, man. Like, just think the opposite of what Stevie was saying, like, that's just